Hey, how's it going, everyone? I wanted to give you guys a watch list on my top 7 stocks that I do see as possible continuations going into today based on yesterday's finish. Now, quick disclaimer, anything we do mention is purely for entertainment purposes. If you guys would like financial advice, I recommend you contact Spanish Professional. However, we have been going play by play, day by day throughout the whole month. We plan on doing this throughout the whole year. So if you guys want to see more entries and breakouts, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification, and you will be notified at a timely manner. And again, much love to everybody that does subscribe. We do go all out Monday through Friday on entries and breakouts. So again, be on the lookout for more of those. Now, we are going to our next pivot play here. As you can see, we have been looking at the cannabis sector as it has been getting hot yesterday. Now I'm going to go over 4 cannabis stocks, and then 3 of them are continuations that I did see as strong finishes yesterday, but 4 of these are going to be in the cannabis sector because it is starting to get hot, it looks like. So again, HEXO, I did mention this as my last video yesterday, but I want to mention this one as it does have a bull flag and looks like it could be breaking out. Now, we have mentioned these multiple videos on the 4-hour chart that it did break out of this consolidation multiple times, and it looks like it's created a nice bull flag on the 4 hours. So I'm going to go into the 5 minutes so you can see what I'm looking at on HEXO. It looks like it's created a nice ascending wedge, and it looks like it is breaking out of it. Now, yesterday it did finish with about 10 million volume, and usually it has about 8 million volume. So we will see if this does continue out of its descending wedge. Now, we do hope that it holds over 780 at one point. That will be when I load up on it. However, I did buy some shares on this breakout of descending wedge as it looks very bullish at this point with the volume that has spiked up down here, as you can see. So again, HEXO on the watch list. Now, my next cannabis stock I'm going to look at as CANF. CANF on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to back up here for a second. On the 4-hour chart, you can see it has been consolidating nicely. I do like that it has been consolidating nicely on the nice bull trend. It could break out. Now, I do hope it holds over 250. That is my resistance line. So if it holds over 250, I see this is a nice bull trend and a possible breakout for CANF. So again, on the lookout for that. SNDL, I'm going to go into this one. So SNDL, I'm going to hold to my thesis on this one. Today it did, or yesterday it did break down, and we are going to see if it does hold over 150 still. I'm going to go on the 5-minute chart so you can see what we're looking at here. It does look like it's creating a nice ascending wedge. It did try to gap up and come down and consolidate. So we are going to see if it does break out here. It does have a ton of volume. We will see what happens here as the cannabis sector does get hot. It could have more fuel behind it. So again, if it does hold over 150, I do plan on buying more into SNDL. And then IGC is my last cannabis stock. I want to go into IGC. It looks like on the 5-minute chart, I'm going to go on the 4-hour chart actually, so I can show you guys what we're looking at overall. It is creating a nice descending wedge here, as you can see on the 4-hour chart overall, and it has been creating a nice descending wedge. However, it does look like it's creating a nice invert head and shoulder here, and if it does break $2.10 in my opinion and hold above it, I do plan on buying into this one as a nice momentum play. It has tons of volume behind it and does look like it could break out as the cannabis sector does get hot again on IGC. So my next continuation play, it is not in the cannabis sector, but it did close strong yesterday. I did mention over the weekend, and it did continue. Now we are hoping for a continuation, as I do want it. It did close over 303, and I do hope it does break over $3 and hold above it. If it does, I do see ATOS as a possible continuation going into today. And then ZOM, I did want to mention them. As you can see, we're on the 4-hour chart here, and we are looking for a breakout here. I am waiting for it to hold over $1.35 on ZOM. I do see this as a possible breakout, as it did start to get hot yesterday. It did close nicely. It's nice consolidation. It did gap up and it did consolidate nicely. Now we are waiting for some volume to confirm on the previous volume that we saw. And if it holds over $1.20, I do plan on loading up on ZOM as well. I do see this as a nice volatile play. And then SLS, I did want to mention how they went to $14 yesterday. They went crazy. This could continue. It does look like it could continue based on the volume. We do want more confirmation on the volume, but however, we could see a lot of volume coming in today. We do want to see it happens on pre-market on this one especially. But on the 4 hours, you could see it came up to around $20 and has been consolidating nicely. And we see this huge volume spike and green candle from yesterday. So again, it did come up to around $14 yesterday after hours. So again, we do want it to hold over $14.50 and possibly break out on a day trade. Again, this one is very volatile, so be careful on this one as it could come down very quickly as well. So again, SLS would be a day trade for me. Again, we have been going through entries and breakouts. I hope you guys have been enjoying these. But if you guys have been in the comment section, much love to you guys as well, as always. And everybody that's been subscribing, much love to you guys. You guys have been going crazy for me. And we will continue on entries and breakouts throughout the day today. We should have about 10 more entries and breakouts today. So going to be on the lookout. And much love to everybody as usual. God bless you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video.